Uh, Hello, my ladies friends. How you guys doing? What time is it? It's like what, 12:56? Yeah, it's 12:56 p.m. today on a Friday. It's Friday. I know my days of the week. Shut up. Anyway, turn this up a little bit so I can hear this on here. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are having a good time. I want to hop on Genshin today because there's a new event out today, and plus, uh, okay, I guess there's no music right now because I'm gonna say that. But anyway, also Navia is now out. And yeah, I plan on catching her. Yeah, I plan on getting her. Yeah, she is not escaping me. Although I don't know if I'll be able to get her because I don't. I have only one. I have been lucky, and I'm going to assume my luck is about to run out. I only say this because let's go to character archive, shall we? I have won my 50/50s with both Farina and Risley, and this is after skipping Lenny and Nouvelette. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh wait, that reminds me. I haven't done one little thing. One little thing. No thanks. One little thing that I can do on here. Bam,
Wherever
bam.
in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, if you saw the title, I'm playing this event because well, one, it's interesting to see what Frida's going to be doing in here. There's Chiori who's hinted over there, and also everyone seems to have a gun. Like seriously, why does everyone have a gun? Oh, that also reminds me. I want to test run Navia real quick. Look at her. Oh, they're running a new artifact stack. I really like how it looks. And girl got a whole battle axe. I'm not looking at the thighs. What are you talking about? I'm not looking at them at all. Shut your face. Anyway, yeah, she increases attack by 20% when party members obtain elemental shards from crystallized reactions. The equipping character will gain one seal, increasing elemental skill damage by 18%. The seal lasts 15 seconds, and the equipper may have up to 2 seals at once. All of the equipper's seals will disappear after 0.2 seconds after their elemental skill deals damage. The back muscle on this woman must be freaking insane. Oh, she kicks it with the umbrella. What's her? Well, that makes sense. Oh, can we see that again? Oh, not that one. Uh, one more time for science. Women. Just that's all I have right now. Oh she got a gun. I forgot she has a gun. It's an actual straight up gun. Just, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is just straight up gun. She just whips out of the umbrella. That man is dead.
Give up.
Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky?
It's continuous.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
I need her in my team right now. I need Navia in my team right now. I'm loving this trend Genshin's having. Like, as soon as we've made it to Fontaine, everyone gets a gun now. Boppity boppity ba. Oh, see these. If these are the items I need for her freaking level up material, then I'm good on that. Well, this much I gotta get some more dewdrops, but like these I have like a lot of. I can play.
Take flight! Judgment! Yeah!
Stop it.
You can't run! Shiver! My apologies! Yeah! Sakura swirl! Animal hypostasis emulate? Take flight! Punishment!
That poor Hilichurl has just been up there for a minute. He has not touched the ground yet.
Embrace the ice!
Hi.
Mark 2!
Goodbye. Hey DJ, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better.
Oz reveals
Going some good old Genshin today, cause oh my god, I'm destroying them. Sucrose.
hypostasis emulation! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Ouch!
Witness the power of 𝔚𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬. Animal test 6308. Yeah.
Oh, there's more of that.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
So, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that? Cute. I got my
Eyes on me! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Feeling 85% better. How are you, bestie? I'm doing alright. Had my interview today. I'm gonna get some news about that on Tuesday, they said. Ugh. But I am a bit cold, so I'm kind of wearing a sweater right now. I swear, I'm not gonna get used to the picture of Ayaka with a gun. Really, y'all want me to do Rosaria? Y'all want me to play Rosaria? I can do that. Can I change her out, please?
Judgment. Yeah.
Swift and merciful.
I feel so good at this game that sometimes when I don't even realize what character I have. I don't realize what character I have. Like, I literally only knew I had Rosaria. I didn't know I had Chungyun or Jiangling or Bennett for that matter until I looked over. Until I actually like clicked.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
That's how good this game I feel.
Lights out. You can't run. I'm going in.
Nope.
Nice and spicy.
Nope. Ming, ming, ming.
Judgment.
Submit for judgment.
Eat this.
Nail it. Got rid of a yawn there. We're good. Okay, I'm playing. I also have to do this because I can honestly use the material for. Candace. Let's blink it on rain.
Stand clear.
Where you guys think you're going? You take me.
You're exposed.
Nice try. In my face.
Hear my prayer.
Boba, get them. Swirl, Mark 2.
Everybody stand back.
I don't have a shield. Well, except
Too easy.
that one. Except a literal shield.
Frying pan.
Grant us your blessing. Let's light it.
Throw it. Thank you. Oh yeah, you best believe I'm rolling for Nav here. I just finished doing a playtest. She literally has a gun.
Flee.
I would be an idiot not to go for her.
Hear my breath.
Going in. Boba, get them. Eat this. Animal hypostasis.
Do your worst.
I honestly just need some more of the material. I just need the material that the tryout, the test runs were offering. Oh yeah, that just reminded me as well. Check this out, Chad. So if any of you have done the special event on Genshin, this right here, the little special event thing. Okay, well, that's you probably got in their mail. But anyway, if you've done that, you get this. Yeah. Genshin, I'm still waiting for you to release an outfit of 𝔱𝔬𝔲'Li in this and that specifically, because that outfit is sick. Jesus, 𝔱𝔬𝔲'Li, your hair. Man has the longest ponytail in the West. While we're here, let's see if anyone wants to talk. Frozone does.
Oh, it's you. Have you encountered some troubles with your studies? Don't be afraid to tell Madame Frozone. I'll give you all the help you need.
Joke's on you, I'm already going to college. So hi, my studies are going well.
Of course. If you are in need of some life advice, feel free to consult with me as well.
Would you like to chat with me?
Speaking of chatting, I once contemplated this concept in quite some depth. So here's a question for you. What sets conversation apart from other means of information exchange, such as debate or passing on a message?
The goal of chatting is to get to know somebody?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. We want to learn more about the other person's feelings, opinions, and preferences. Plus, conversing also allows us to share interesting experiences, as well as ease each other's burdens. The exact topic of the conversation doesn't matter, as long as you're learning about the other person. Or, to put it another way, every topic matters. For those who care about you, even the most trivial things about your life will be worth their full attention. Alas, I regret to say in the past, I have never had the time to consider the value of conversation. Day after day, I shut myself in and toiled away at my research. Even when I was out traveling in foreign lands, I made sure to keep my letters to friends and family short and to the point. I never shared any bad news, only the good. I dare say that I earned the title of a scholar. Yet I cannot call myself a good daughter, student, or friend.
I'll say a layout.
Thank you for your concern. But there's no need to fret. You know me. I'm not one to dwell endlessly on the past. I say all this only as a reminder to myself. It's important to appreciate what you have in the here and now. To value and cherish the people you are close to.
Well said.
All right, there's no need to flatter me. If you agree with my sentiments, why don't you help me put them into practice? As someone I greatly value, you may occasionally find yourself in receipt of a letter from me, or indeed I may approach directly for a face-to-face conversation. I just hope you won't find me to be excessively chatty.
Also, DJ, I added a channel redeem that I'm sure you are going to enjoy. I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Hello. This place sure is interesting. Sure. Anything
Check
you
the
want to
channel
talk
points.
about? It's probably best if
I mean,
I
channel
don't
redeems.
pick the topic of conversation. I've had people tell me that I just end up rambling on endlessly about my profession.
Tell me about what you like.
Things I like. I recently bought a new coffee grinder. It's been great.
Ooh.
It's so elaborately made, and most importantly, each component is perfectly in its place. It doesn't have any extra screws or parts, and it grinds beans quickly and silently. It was a great purchase. I left the house in a hurry today, so I didn't bring anything with me. I'll bring you some finely ground coffee next time.
How does bro know I need coffee? Yeah, I don't think anybody else is here. Let me just quickly. Yeah, it's the no pun redeem. In the future, I'm thinking about if I do make one whilst the redeem is still up for during the 10 minutes, I have to eat a bean boozled. No, it's right at the front. Where am I? Oh. Should have known that before I jumped. The plot thickens. I feel like taking out today? Traveler.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Is it time for a magic show?
Net. Mona.
This is how it must be.
Actually, no, I already got a Hydro character.
Anything
Yada.
you need delivered?
And day is good. Are you doing the Musket and Roses stuff first or Navia's story? I'm gonna do the Musket and Roses first, then I'll do Navia's. Direction said go this way, right? Yeah. Wait, hang on. This is dumb because I almost forgot. Yeah, you ain't getting me stamina. Ah, I missed it.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
I'm telling you, you're gonna breeze through Navia's story quest so fast. Well, yeah, but at the same time, probably gonna. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on right here, huh? Okay. I know what I'll do. I'll know what to do. Since I do believe since it's only been like a few days since the story quest was released, I'll get to the point where I have to wait a couple days for the next bit of the story to happen, and then I'll go right into Navia's story quest.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Oh, hey, Xavier.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Oh.
Hey,
What was that
isn't it
cry?
Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now.
Wait, Xavier? I just been calling him Xavier this entire time. Is it Xavier? I haven't looked. Am I stupid? No, hang on. No, I'm not stupid. Have I been saying his name wrong this entire time? Has it been Xavier? What's going on in France I don't know about? Besides everything?
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
It has been a while.
Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
I like how 𝔱𝔬𝔱𝔬 is just like in the background over there. Like I know she's not trying to be sneaky, but I'm just getting flashbacks of when Verena was like in the background trying to be so sneaky. And listen in, even though I could feel her tailcoats.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontinalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontinalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontinalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontinalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the 𝔬𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬𝔬 as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
Yeah, anytime someone mentions the Hydro Archon in Fontaine, I just feel a sense of yeast after knowing the story. Okay, that's a whole thing of. Well, and then again, I still call Farina an Archon. She deserves that title, honestly, after the crap she's been through. She deserves it.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
She do be like me for real, for real.
Ah, I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any, unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Liyue.
Oh god, we got an ad break coming in like a minute 20 seconds, chat. So you guys prepare for it. I know what I'll have to do. I have
Yes,
to keep
those
going.
are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Nights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
So,
Really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
so did Farina just straight up create Halloween? She just straight up created Halloween. Huh. That's something. Also, 30 seconds until the freaking ad breaks. Oh, since I'm here, wait, what happened?
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Yep. It is straight up Halloween. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ad breaks. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you, DJ, for the sub. Thank you for the sub. That you are officially my first sub of my Twitch channel so far. You're my official first sub, and I'm also going to change up that sound effect I have with the sub sound. I don't know how to do that though. I have to gotta figure that out. Like I said, I'm like a I am like a newborn child in this realm. I don't know what I'm doing. Like so far, I only have the sound effects set. I only have like the sound like board set up for like my channel points and such. Other than that, there's like other things that streamers say I have to get like I got downloaded stuff for and adjust. It's a lot. You know what? Yeah, you're right. It is only right. Considering you're like the first person who's made my model so far, it makes sense you're the first person to sub. I don't want to continue the game yet because I'm waiting for the ad break to stop. It only feels fair. So I just sit here and talk until the ad breaks to lighten up. I wonder what ads are playing right now. I swear to God, if I got a Clorox ad, No, I just get it. I just somehow managed to get like ads from like Dasani, Aquafina. Oh, I guess in the meantime I could do this real quick. If you ever need to help with somebody in the scene that you're a new stardom as affiliate, my DMs are always open. Okay, thank you. I gotta. Oh, shoot! I'm not even sure where in the world I need to start. Really have an itch to stream again, but I have the flu to be. Yeah, the flu sucks. I did not think like December is just like the season of everyone getting sick for some reason all of a sudden. Like, luckily, you know what? I'm not gonna say it because if I say it, I'm probably gonna catch it next. I need to make some new emotes as well. Yeah, I gotta get some emotes. I gotta get some. Mouse did show me this one emote that was hilarious because it was literally a goat inside of a wave. That was hilarious, honestly. You know, speaking of goats in the waves, I'm still wondering if how many people think I'm a Capricorn, because like I said, the ram goat idea spawned from me like a while ago, me liking Undertale, so I wanted to make a goat character, but I also like the ram horns, and then I do like I do like waterbenders, so I decided to go with a ram. I like Genshin, so I kind of went with this design. So like, boom, here we are. Little did I know that the two correlating things that would make people believe I'm a Capricorn would be the goat and water. I did not think that would like those two would like combine together. Because news to anybody who thinks I'm a Capricorn. I'm just gonna bring the mic a little closer. I'm a Pisces actually. I was born in March. I am not a Capricorn. I repeat, not a Capricorn. 90% better? Oh my god, the percentage went up. Oh my jeebus. Are ads still playing? Are ads still playing? I have no idea if ads are still playing. I haven't gotten like an update from that. Like I know they're about 3 minutes all the time, but like I did not see an update on that. I wonder if I just do this. No, see, that's the problem with this thing. It's Oh, Capricorn is a logical way to go. Yeah, I'll give it like another. Let me go to the incognito window. The only reason yeah, if you do that, and let me know if the ads are still playing or if the stream is like running normally, and I'm just an idiot just sitting here talking, just like yapping on without playing the game. So chat, you guys seen any new movies today? I have like no subjects on my mind right now. No subjects except I have been currently dodging more and more freaking I've been dodging more Spider-Man 2 spoilers. It's not like people are like intentionally spoiling it for me. It's more along the lines of I'm trying not to get spoiled. Plus, I always have I have a extreme annoyance for anyone who like just posts a spoiler and doesn't like tag it or something. I also have annoyance for any site that doesn't like block that doesn't allow you to like block those tags, so that way you can like if someone posts a spoiler that said hashtag spoilers and I put in like a block list that says block anything that says like hashtag spoiler. That way I don't see it in my feed. But then when I do do it, people don't tag it. And when people do tag it, the site I use doesn't allow me to do so. Like to block that tag. So you see, you see the issue I have here. Hey, what's going on? Discord voice chat now available on Xbox Series S, X, and S, and Xbox One consoles. Oh, I see now. Okay, I think that's oh, yep. Yeah, I had a feeling. So yeah, I think next time the ad breaks happen, I think I'm just gonna put a timer on for 3 minutes, and then we'll just go on from there. Cause I didn't get any notification saying the ads were ending. Anyway, back to the whole trial or treat.
Oh, that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point. The Fontinalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
The Farina Award, huh? So is it like a Grammy or something?
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar.
True.
Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Huh. Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
What's up, Binko? You just gave me a ... then said my name. What's going on here? What you doing here? What'd I do? I did nothing wrong. I am innocent.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
All I see is everyone is strapped. I want one too. Had to stop by to say, bruh. Yeah, because everyone has a gun. Everyone has a gun. Yes, everyone has a gun. They have a strap, not a strap on. Yeah, heathen. Bro, God damn it, Binko. Yeah, it's my shtick. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I own it. I own it. Yeah, I'm sus as hell. Yeah, why not? I'll own that. She wants to close the store in the Court of Fontaine. The Shioria Boutique.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
You have a shtick, how big? You're lucky there's not a freaking sound effect for me to bonk you. No, actually, no. There is. That was meant for Binko, not me. Oh, god damn it, I can't even hit him, he's into it.
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress.
See, sounds interesting.
Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Hold up, back up. There have been actors in Inazuma this entire time and I never met a single one of them? How have I not done what?
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
The crack of muskets breaking the silence. Oh, hello. I like this. Oh, I really like this. This is... Oh, this is sick. Also, look at that art. Alright, let me go finish my work responsibilities. Yeah, you do your... Go do your adulting. I really like this art. I like how the sights also like provide a shine and like yeah, well, you guys see what I'm talking about. You don't want it, too bad. None of us do, but we all gotta do it. Also, are we just gonna ignore the fact that she's right here? I thought she'd come in to like talk to us or something. Okay, apparently I can't talk to her. Tell me all this way. Nailed it. Okay, here's my problem though. Okay. I'll say it once if it leads me to where I think it's leading me. Yeah, right here. So it tells me to come to the lift, right? But it doesn't tell me what floor. Like, am I just to assume to go to the top floor? Whoops. Let's go to floor 2. Oh, shoot, hi. What in the... You know, I'm not gonna judge the shoes, but...
Miss Chiori?
Did have a dramatic zoom in on her
Your talk
lips?
with the investor sure went fast. The aqua bus hasn't even arrived yet.
So I'm just kind of looking at her design more. I was also trying to see if I can get a bead on her vision, which I see right there. I think that's it on the left of her. I think she's Geo.
Oh? And who are they?
I'm gonna be honest, the next guy you're probably gonna fall in love with. I'm just saying.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Yep, she's Geo. Yes, it does. It literally says the Clementine Light. Okay, either I'm stupid or I didn't see that. Well, I probably didn't see that. What the? What's that for?
Likewise, we've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
The way Navia's wardrobe comes together is really exceptional. Everything, bruh. I got bonked for everything.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Her voice is something else, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's like this.
Dibidoo dibidee dibida.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
So yeah, my eyes are like paying attention to the heels there, because those are some interesting heels.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film.
Chad, I just realized something. We're talking to a seamstress, right? Right? Last time in Inazuma, we met a seamstress as well, who offered to make us an outfit for Inazuma. And Genshin had the traveler say no. Genshin, I want you to listen to me closely when I say this. If she offers to make an outfit, and you make me say no, there will be high hell to pay. I will be knocking at your door, at your window, at your attic window as well. Actually, not even your attic window, from your attic door. You won't know how I got inside, but I will be in there. Pause. Try to find out if you want to. I am deadly serious about this. Don't make me do it.
The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, 𝔷𝔬𝔲'. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
We're not used to the name being pronounced Xavier instead of Xavier.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
She's pretty sassy. Kind of reminds me of Kaching a little bit.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet.
I mean, fair. She didn't say I had a plan. She's just saying, well, it ain't working out, so let's try something else.
The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Who's on the aqua bus?
Really? Then where do you live? We Melusines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater. Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home. We are so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Oh,
I mean, it's the
we've
only
arrived,
stop.
But I haven't even finished chatting with Abel yet.
I know.
I also enjoyed Abal's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
We got the Boba King, we got the Pyrotechnics Master, and we got the wife.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲'. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
You didn't want to say at least hi first, Paimon? Your first reaction is, so that's who you meant?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
Where are you now? Why are you talking about me? Why are you talking about him? Interesting.
We just ran into 𝔷𝔬𝔲' earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
Always thought I was good. I thought I would always get the lead role. I mean, honestly, yeah, because most of the time people put you in the movie, you're the lead role somehow. And honestly, Ayaka and Ayato were not exactly the two I think of actors. Not to say they were horrible, I just never saw them as actors before. The answer is yes.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you.
Fair enough, because then again, there was the whole, the whole court case, and then the drowning, and then the flooding, and then the Forges of Meripede, and then the whole fighting the giant whale, and then there was... Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised I ever get a mail, honestly. I don't even know how the heck everyone delivers their birthday mail to me. Probably through Catherine, but still.
So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Ha! Beat you to it.
Oh, so you all know each other already.
Yeah?
My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us, too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲'.
We got some time until the next ad break, so 1 minute and 20 seconds, folks.
Wow, the buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that
Ha.
Abel mentioned earlier.
Ha.
It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
It's always nice seeing it's always nice seeing other characters interact with the other nations, especially considering a lot of them have not traveled to another nation before. And we got 40 seconds until the next the next ad break happens, and then during that time, I'm probably gonna go use the bathroom. And I would like to equip I would like to equip 𝔬𝔲𝔲', but as you can probably see here, yeah, it would not be a good idea because she has nothing. Nor does he. Or she. No one has anything right now. I'm using. Hang on, I'll be right back. The ad breaks are about to happen. Well, actually, no, I can explain it right now before I go to the bathroom. So, as soon as I said so, whoever is not subscribed just got hit with an ad block. Ad block? I mean ads. Unless they have ad blockers on. Anyway, basically my idea, I've been using the auto lock thing for the artifact auto lock thing for the artifacts, so that way I've been grinding away trying to get some artifacts and hopefully getting the right ones I need for the characters. And once I do that, which it's only going to take a while with the RNG of this game, once I get that all done, then I'm going to then I'll just be able to equip them to the desired character, and then I can carry on from there. So I gotta make sure I focus on like at least 4 characters at a time. Even though, how many characters do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. I have 60. Jesus Christ, I have 67 characters. 67 characters plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 67 plus 9. 68, 69. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Out of the 76 characters, I have 67. Jesus. Primitive Christmas, man. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. Alright, stop that. Back to it. Oh.
Investing too much emotion puts you at risk of doing something irrational.
Oh, my knuckles. Thank you.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is
A big
different from
ass
what we
fork.
have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Motherfucker, disrespect that nation again. Disrespect that nation's food again. Do it again. See what happened.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we?
Thank you, Ayato.
How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲'?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew, a lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
The Two Musketeers? Last I checked, there was an additional one. You know, because 1 + 2 = 3. So, so you do know, you do know, like, the Three Musketeers is, like, copyrighted, right? Like, you won't get sued. Like, you know that, right? But you know, it's fine. Do what you do what you gotta do what you wanna do. It's all cool, dog. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. How freaking dare you, Xavier? I'm not even calling you 𝔷𝔬𝔲', I'm calling you Xavier.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲', if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲'. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Come on now, no need to go that far.
Yeah.
I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Like, Jesus Christ, man, you ain't gotta... You don't have to sell your left kidney for this. You can help too, just say that you got our contribution from some personal friends.
Me too! Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to...
Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together,
For real, just said
Xavier.
ill. Cheers.
Tell
I
us if
thought
there
I
are
heard it
still
said
any open
ill.
positions left among the crew.
It's like... I don't know what to think of her right now. She seems the type who would, like, degrade you. Especially if someone's into it. I don't even know what to think. I legitimately don't know what to think.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics.
The hell's a clapper loader? What's clapper? There's a joke there. There's a joke there, but I'm not gonna make it.
I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Oh, the clapboard. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I read that first. Wait, I was thinking, wait, what's a clapboard? Then I thought about it. Like, take one. I don't know if that picked up when I said take one and then just heard. I don't know if you guys heard the little. I did. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna get picked up.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapperboard to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
You know about that.
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that!
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh,
he's great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
yeah. I have a real knack for composition and camera photography. Yeah, I have a real knack for it, alright. A real knack for it. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. This guy. I sure am a pro. I sure am a pro. Bro, you can't balk me for that.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say, traveler? Are you interested in the job?
Lights, camera, action. Why? Yes, I can. You can't. Nah.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
Oh, hey, whoa, 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 hey, whoa, 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 whoa there, buddy. Back it up. I think we better get to work.
So all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
I thought you specifically went there. I don't have that much Genshin photos. That was the first photo I could think of when he said that. Well, not even photo, first video. Okay, maybe you can give me it for this one. I will say I like this one that I took when I was during that the whole lamp event. This one was nice. There are some more screenshots from the hangout events. This one's okay. This one I got by chance. Okay, I will admit I do like this one.
I'm not sure how you first got your hands on this information.
Why did that play? I went here. But that was about it. That's about it. Oh Jesus, Jesus. I remember I took this one a while ago. I think I took this like can't remember, like a year or two ago.
Oh, me! I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right?
Another
I
ad
can handle
break.
that.
What? That break's about to start. I don't even like. I gotta check the settings or something because I'm not being alerted when like the ad break's about to begin. Or now I'm not being alerted when it's about to be in 25 seconds. See, now something's really wrong because like I was supposed to get an alert on that. Oh, I guess we wait now. Oh my. I'm just gonna yeah, it wasn't showing up that the ad break was about to begin, but now it's telling me when it's gonna end. Got another 50 seconds. $30 seconds until the ad break's over. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and everyone should be back now.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days. I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Well, damn.
Farina?
You gotta say it like that, Paimon.
Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
Listen. I just gotta work my magic and promise Farina a little something she really enjoys. Alright? She really enjoys it when I do this. Get her candy from the States, duh. She likes sweets.
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yeah, it's a bit, yeah, also, word spreads fast.
Yep, that's her! She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director!
Well, I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her form or identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
Fine, you're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film, anything!
Whoa, don't say anything.
Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
I'll just ask her to come over here. I don't want you know. I ain't gonna straight up dox her. You creep.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon. I wonder what she would like.
Macarons. Trust me, I know she's gonna love macarons. It's pretty simple.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontinalia mousse?
Thank you, Yoimiya.
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
Isn't the Fontinalia festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontinalia mousse!
Oh, we're going with moose. Okay. Whoa, that cutaway. That Star Wars cutaway transition.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Nice. Anyway.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontinalia mousse?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
But what could that be?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I am a very simple person. Very, very degenerately simple person.
your words of praise.
Never mind, she's probably more of a degenerate as well. God damn it. This game. Hey, yo, Ayato, you got stuff? You know the boba. You know, got the boba. I know you got some up them sleeves, man. I know you got some up them sleeves. I can see it. I can see it up them sleeves. Better not be holding out on me.
Looking forward to the good news.
Well, that was it.
You go ahead. No need to worry about us.
Oh, I hope Farina will like the gifts we prepared. Oh, and if you still think we should get something else for her, just let me know. I should be able to make some fireworks.
Yeah, it's no wonder you and Klee get along so well. I mean, then again, no one's allowed to not like Klee. If you don't like Klee, you go to jail immediately. Not like Klee hate is punishable by death. Freaking door. If I do remember correctly, here's our apartment.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Before an afternoon tea? Girl, you were just asleep.
Who are you?
Well, damn.
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
Try to be nice, remember? Although that is concerning how you slept into the afternoon, but that's a mood, low-key, not gonna lie.
Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
We said butter her up, not lather her in butter.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
Thank you.
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔱 mousse? It's one of my favorites.
I don't know why, but like, it's not centered. It's like that star on her left eye, her right, our left. It's not centered. Like, you can see just a small tidbit of it. Like, is that nitpicking? Maybe, but it's like, for some reason, my eye just could not see it.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Sure.
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader, and he's the camera operator.
Something about being called a clapper loader just makes me laugh every time.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I have experience.
No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Fair enough.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. Alright, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but suddenly my arm just popped. Ugh. Not fun. Whatever you say, Director Farina.
Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Let's see, Estelle's the boss of Bontamap Workshop and has always been proud of her forging machine, as it can not only precisely control change of temperature, but also takes no effort from the blacksmith. Let us film a promotional video for her workshop. Remember to emphasize the superiority of her forging machine. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Thank you, Genshin. You will need to film several shots according to the director's requirements and compile it into a video. Camera positioning is key, and you should ascertain the camera positioning requirements beforehand. When filming, there will be narration requirements. Select the most subtle narration according to the story. Try to satisfy all director's filming requirements after selecting the most subtle choice for all the camera positions and narration. You may begin filming and see the results. Located in the Quarter Fontaine. Quite interesting because I don't know what I'm doing exactly. A shot that shows off the workshop. I wish I could get it. Thank you. No, that's only inside. Yeah, that gives more of a Yeah, that shows it off more. You need a scene that shows off the forging. Okay. Let's see. You need a scene that shows off the atmosphere as it still works. Relax. So looks for. I shall take it from the more proximal position. It can more precisely show the mannerisms of the character, though its ability to include the character's relationship with their work is limited indeed. Position lies between. Have the full close shots and it can capture a moderate amount within the frame. Well detailed performance. Yeah, but this doesn't have anything to do with this shot. Doesn't have anything to do with the workshop, so I'm gonna have to go with that first one I see right here, since it says works relaxedly. Makes the machine the owner of Bontima Workshop still can comfortably enjoy each day at work. Yeah, yeah, that works. That feels better. Let's see. You need a scene that shows off the weapons arranged in the boxes produced. Well, I mean, it's literally a box right here, so yeah. But worry not, for the weapons produced by Baymount Workshop are outstanding in quality. It was exquisite craftsmanship and a keen edge. Yep. You need a scene that shows off the workshop. And yeah, it's a nice final. Yeah, I like this. It's a final shot. The logo. Located in the Fontaine, Baltimore Worcester is a weapons workshop that utilizes a forging technique. This machine can precisely control the force and apply the temperature and makes it more to exhaust. I can't read. Boy enough. With exquisite craftsmanship and a keen edge. The weapons of what you want look no further than Baymount.
Oh, it appears that you have more skill than I thought.
Boom, in your face.
All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
So, what's the verdict?
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Furina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the 𝔬𝔬𝔱𝔬𝔬 Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Furina?
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
Oh.
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
Okay, Furina isn't as flamboyant and as obnoxious as she was when she was playing the role of Archon, but like, Jesus, she's still got a bit bratty in her.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervilat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
Hey, how much did you offer her?
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Furina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Furina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know.
Rena.
Mr. 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit?
Absolutely, no problem.
How to get there in writing? Yeah, and we're counting on you.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director. I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
Thank you, Furina.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
Okay, I don't know if you should say that right in front of her. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it's kind of disrespectful. I'm just saying that's kind of disrespectful to her.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate.
But yeah, like I said, bitter. Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful to say it's right in front of her.
There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props. And by the way, since we'll be filming the 2 Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Glorand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes,
a
that's
literal
right.
musketeer.
They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
You know what? You know what? You're right on that.
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go.
Oh
you
my
can just
God.
tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
What was that little squeak she made?
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Damn. I can't wait to see our film's premiere.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬 is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our 2 lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew 𝔷𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬 from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, 𝔷𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Yeah, it's safe to say I think Farina's still needs a hug. How was I walking forward yet somehow jumped in and like jumped holding still? Hold up, turn around. I got a recipe. What did I get the recipe to make Fontanelli mousse? Well, okay then. Wait, turn around again. Outbreaks hit again? Alright, welcome back everyone. I know the ad break happened whilst I wasn't even looking, so either I didn't get alerted or yeah.
Alright, this is the place.
But where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
I say, how can you not tell who she is? She's the one with the freaking... She's the one with the purple hair. So this is like our... Well, our fourth character with an eye patch? Yes. Welcome back, chat.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Short.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
The court
only
of
just
Fontaine
Shiori.
isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Shiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
Oh. Voice is a lot deeper.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
Let's see. I already deciphered it. She's one culprit, no multiple branching storylines. That means multiple people, multiple organizations, maybe.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Alright, she's seeing if he's about to, there's a deal about to happen. She's waiting to see if he's about to make the deal or not. She's betting he will. It's... I watch so much anime, so either she's actually talking about the book right now, or I'm just that good.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end. Halt!
Don't run.
What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Also, it was bad for business.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
Behave, Myron. I'm kidding.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
And you're the one who just admitted to the crime. Wow, you two are not that smart.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔮.
book and the next you're escorting people away.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right?
Your mood lightened up real quick. You went from work mode to, like, bubbly in, like, 2.3 seconds.
Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then.
Okay, I completely read this girl all wrong, huh?
Now that 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬 has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys! Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔲'.
Hey, I'm 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔲'. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Why didn't you arrest him immediately?
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to 𝔱𝔬𝔲'. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked 𝔱𝔬𝔲''s line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
I like her. I like her character already.
Oh, you see, it's like this.
Bloom bam dee dum da.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Furina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Calm down, 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔲'. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take 𝔱𝔬𝔲'S back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain.
See you tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
So what did you want to tell us, 𝔱𝔬𝔲'?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I haven't read it yet.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the Baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the Baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the Baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the Baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother. Many years later, members of the Baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep, the Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, 𝔱𝔬𝔲'?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
Wait, so what you're implying is that the case that you need our help with?
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before.
Yeah, I'm kinda
There's
used to
been
it.
a recent murder case involving Muskets.
Jesus.
The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Huh. Really? But Paimon didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The 𝔬𝔱𝔬𝔬 hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Could it be someone from your platoon?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail.
Can't someone from the Special Patrol sent to help you investigate?
Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the 𝔬𝔱𝔬𝔬𝔬 Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see Muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler?
It's already been quite a day. Let's give it some thought tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Oh, also, here's the funny thing about this weapon, chat. This thing, okay, whilst it has like this stuff, right? It does have like, it is like the refinement material. This weapon right here, this thing only gets stronger the more I help out Melusines, in the village. So it's a pretty cool thing, honestly. And considering I've helped as many as I could, I like to think I have officially made this sword this sword is going to be OP. Especially considering it's made out of cardboard. Then again, I also have a weapon that's literally me using a fish. So, yeah. Let's walk over here.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the
Yeah, so hang on. Let's go to the character archive. Let's see, how many characters or eye patches are there? Start from the very, very bottom. Just that's 1, 2. Seriously, it's just 2? There are only 3 characters in this entire game with an eye patch. Three. Yeah, so we got 4 characters in this game with an eye patch. Alright. I'm tripping because I didn't notice because I was like going, I went from Kai, I saw Beto, then kept going up, and then I skipped over freaking Fischl. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's the laugh you're getting, Chad. I'm not doing a more ha ha ha. You know, I'm not doing it. I'm lazy. My 2 radiant guests, you finally here. It must be the legendary adventures of Tavad and the rising superstars, Myron and Paimon. Well, that's us, alright. Certainly well known adventures among the Adventurers Guild, but the superstars of Tavad perhaps just slightly over the top. After all, there are so many people out there that haven't heard of us. Paimon feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out with such flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. You are correct on that. But I won't even hold you. You're right on that. Right on the money. Out with it then. What do you want? Paimon, you were correct, but like you could calm down with the bluntness. Oh, no. I don't want anything from you. I simply wanted to put forward a win-win proposal. Joining forces with me, Fontaine, the most talented experimental film director, 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬𝔫. You know what? The fact that your name is 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔲', something tells me that I shouldn't trust you. I don't know what it is. Just something about you. I don't know. Can we get like a dramatic zoom in on her name? To become the next big star on the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. I mean, I already have that. I have connections. I got connections with the Archons. Like, I'm well connected. I'll just say that. I'm well connected. Wherever you go into that, no one will dare stand in your way. You will find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. Everything that attract even more unwanted attention. But we don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already a super famous director, huh? And where are the other stars that you've worked with? Yeah. See, Paimon wants them credits. She wants the receipts. Speechless, exactly. Ugh, you saw right through me. Only someone would set up a special training school for actors. I need someone who not only knows how to fight, but also knows how to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, I need someone who can do it all. But such genius simply doesn't exist. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the action scenes, let alone finish my first film. I'm worried that I have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. Does stunt doubles mean what I think it does? You want us to shoot the fighting scenes? You hit the nail on the head. It's a perfect solution to having actors who can't fight. It's a skill issue to me. We are pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell that we're not the same people just by looking at our faces? In theory, yes, but the action scenes are obviously absolutely essential to my experimental production. Production? Yeah. You have if acting schools do exist. Damn, they're naturally born. Yeah, apparently they're naturally born here, because apparently acting schools just don't exist at all here. They don't do rehearsals or anything. People just know how to act. It's either you know how to act or you don't. Unlike other actors kick themselves in makeup, it's just their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will be able to tell the difference. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I feel safe to say I'm the only person off the vat who rocks this outfit. Which, by the way, is an outfit that needs to change at one point or another still. In a way, the regular actors would probably be your doubles. Anyway, they aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay you royalties. See, you had me at royalties. So basically, if we help you, we'll be handed to the starring roles on a plate, just like that. You'll also receive a large payment, and it'll do wonders for your reputation. I mean, my reputation's already pretty good. If I had a resume, it'd already be like pretty well right now. Yeah, it really does sound like it'll pay out. What do you say? Alright, why pass up such a juicy opportunity? Thank you for lending a hand. What a dream come true. Then, without further ado, please head over to my experimental studio right away. There'll be 4 fighting scenes in the film. Each will have a completely different ambience. Each scene will also have its very own special lighting. When the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, we'll finally be able to wrap this thing up. Weird that it's all the way over here though, but whatever. In Trick Shot's Tricky Lights, defeat opponents that endlessly appear within the time limit to score points. Once the challenge is over, medals will be distributed based on your score. Adjust your lineup according to the special lighting before the starting challenge. Oh. Defeating multiple enemies during the challenge will accumulate progress towards special lighting. Once ready, use it at the right time to receive a temporary yet powerful combat buff. Use these effects well to complete the challenge efficiently. Okay. Do I get trial characters? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a bit hard for me to do some stuff. Yeah, like that. For total circles after using unleash a hydro shockwave centered around your active character for every 4 seconds. Opponents will okay. Easy peasy.
Whirling snow! Everyone hold hands! Let the show begin.
Let's get
Beginners.
it on! Yeah. My apologies! Yeah. Take flight! 𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔴𝔫. 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬
Hey! Oh, come on! We can do it!
Whirling snow!
Sakura swirl! Let's dance! I see everything! Hi. Yeah. Hi.
Butt punch.
My apologies! Gloves off! Take flight!
Hey! I see everything! Oh, let the show begin!
Mistake has been made.
Embrace the ice!
Ah, I keep missing it. Silver? No. Maybe Kazuha and then
My apologies!
Time to go. One with nature.
Let me sky, written in the stars.
welcome back, everyone.
Take flight.
Currently trying to get these points.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔴𝔫. 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔬.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
And
The wind knows me.
Embrace the ice! Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
Look at that score. Look at that score go.
𝔟𝔬𝔱𝔬𝔪𝔬𝔀. My apologies.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Whirling snow. I'll protect us.
You tried. I outlaid both of you.
Written in the stars. Embrace the ice.
Boom. And that, chat, is how you do it. Why you phrase it like that, like abandoned film? They say, like, you're gonna abandon your duties? How could you just abandon us? Oh, neat. Now, why are you looking so glum, chum? Fontanelli Film Festival. Great job. You really outdid yourself this time. As these stands, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. Sob, wailing, I'm just not in for the scolding. The boss is literally going to kill me. What's that lady? Why is that young lady over there crying? Do you think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there are any professional therapists in Fontaine. When did you get here? I've been standing here for a while. Thanks for your concern, but right now, what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. Well, okay, there's someone who's kind of working on the whole cure for death thing, but it's still in beta. I'm almost pretty sure it's something that isn't something the doctor can fix. It's only a job. Worst case scenario, you can always get another one. But then again, work is pretty important. Maybe we should help? With how high she's made the stakes seem, we can't stand by and do nothing. Just talking about it, looks like this won't solve anything, though. Why don't we tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard considering that it's a technical issue. Now, just how can I explain it? Well, first things first, my name's Helen? I can't. I'm gonna say H. I'm an engineer working for the Fontanelli Film Festival's equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audio-visual equipment. Okay. To achieve a certain effect when filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform that can carry film cameras while moving at high speed. These stabilization platforms? Yeah, reading is fun, isn't it? Also need to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals. Play the part of groups in the background. That way they'd be able to keep cameras fixed on actors while moving at high speeds, or save them from having to splash out the cash. Splash out the cash. That is a phrase? To hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insisted that they teach each platform that they insisted that each platform had to be less than a third of the cost of a camera, and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. How was anyone that picky? Even for a master craftsman producing something cheap but durable that works well in nigh impossible. What am I talking about? Like, that was literally so easy to read, and I made that way more harder than it needed to be. But I managed it. Did you now? After all, the customer is always right. We've had even fussier clients before, and I've nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. Then what's got you in a huff? The problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I get it tested, the project can't be considered complete. All the testers who have basic grasp of mechanics or are physically fit enough to have already been enveloped by the Fontanelli Film Festival for more important work. If the client receives a product that hasn't undergone proper testing and it turns out there's something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for outside assistance. Even if it means I end up losing money on this contract in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss that signed the agreement, but with the client. But I'll be the one on the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. I understand what she's saying, but at the same time, my head's spinning reading this. We've come this far, might as well tell us what testing involves. That's right, as long as it's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some sort of simpler stuff. And it might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platforms perform when running in extreme high ends, I set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. That is an oddly specific mode to be set on, but okay. The tester has to run after stabilization platforms within the specified area and chase as many platforms as possible into the target area as quickly as possible. For someone with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform for more than a few steps is enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. It's just a bit of running around. It's just some cardio. Now to describe it, I'm positive this will be a piece of cake. Just a few machines, just you will. It will be hot on their tails in no time. We might even end up overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. I can read the chat. I can read, right? Right? I can read. For real? What genuinely? You're actually serious. I'm seriously serious, my guy. Garo. Then I'll pay you, please. The commission, we won't say no to that, but under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our consciences wouldn't forgive us. Just pay us how much ever you pay your testers. Miracle workers, that's what you are. Just not doctors, but miracle workers. Not just doctors, but miracle workers. Here to resurrect? I can't say resurrect my dying career. The testing site is an empty domain near the city. I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you two then. You have my undying gratitude. After this many years in business, I finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, would you maybe consider switching bosses? Yeah, I'm about to say, that's a pretty hefty thing to threaten. Wow.
Amber's right. We're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going.
Stabilization mecha balls automatically avoid testers and move into the opposite direction of the approaching tester. The stabilization mecha ball movement is influenced by all testers. Use this characteristic to send as many stabilization mecha balls as possible into your zone within the time limit. In addition, the stock balls, glitz balls will also spawn. Stock balls are worth 1 point each, and glitz balls are worth 7 points each. Jump boosters can be found in the testing ground. Pick one up to perform an extreme jump that goes higher and farther. It's perfect for rapidly moving the other side of the stabilization Z. The other side of it, mecha ball, and use it as well. Okay. Looks like I gotta play with other people. That's fine. That's it, come on, get a move on.
Too slow.
Wait, what? Oh my god, I've been... Chat, I've literally been helping other people score in their own instead of score. I didn't realize, like... I have had no idea what I've been doing this entire time. Wow. Just wow. I've been playing everyone's side. Yeah, I legit thought it would just, like, help everyone out. Just help them getting, like, just help in general. I didn't realize I was, like, literally helping the enemy. Oh god, I'm so stupid. Well, hey, I like being a good sport, and I just... Jesus Christ. Oh god, I feel so dumb right now. I feel like an absolute buffoon. Hey, yo, that's 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔻? Hey, yo, that's 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔻? An open landscape, huh? Hello? Hey, I'm in the lead. I don't think they realize it either. Extreme tester. Well, hey, I won.
A word of advice, don't break the law.
That was an entire game of me not knowing what the hell I was doing. Oh, I see. This is okay. This is like how many I get in the. Okay, this is how much I got. Like how many points I made. I thought it was like how many primo gems I'd be getting. Like I thought I was about to get 5,000 primo gems. I was like, sheesh. 80 ain't bad either. Well, yeah. I can't believe I have those. Yeah. Wait until I get like an uptick in the freaking what's going on here? Yeah, just wait until I get an uptick in the freaking like once I reach like 60 and above on this thing, and it's like it looks freaking sick. Oh, that was dumb. Yep. I'm gonna do this instead, because if the game kills me, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Ayaka, Ymir, you're already here!
Good morning. 𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔮 said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, Ayato went to see 𝔟𝔬𝔱𝔬𝔬 at the Palais Mermonia. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine and to enjoy the local culture. So I rode the aqua bus with 𝔬𝔬𝔱𝔬 and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right?
The Jiraj Korea and the Nemesis of...
Yeah, those two! Amazing, aren't they?
Yes.
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them, too!
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach! Well, diving, to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater!
Okay.
I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves.
I'm assuming you guys changed your outfits, because I do not want to imagine Aiga's outfit being ruined. It's a dark world and I don't want to live in it. Wait, we're getting a flashback?
At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth.
We are getting a flashback.
Once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Ooh. Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts!
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Or hear a word you say. Too soon?
𝔬𝔬𝔱𝔬𝔬 was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and 𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔮 were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming location. They should be here soon. As for the others,
We're here. Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down.
I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Good morning, everyone.
Boarding. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you.
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
I wish I could tell you. I strive to hide it.
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Furina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow, Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Of course she is.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all.
Still
It takes
are.
more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, so why wouldn't I do the same for my own life?
Here's your coffee, Director Furina.
As are snoozed.
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director and the aroma of coffee feels almost as refreshing as hearing the birds chirping in the morning.
Oh, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
Well then, Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲', I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔫, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow, sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice. Thank you. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. 𝔷𝔬𝔲'. We're all honored to be a part of this.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, I'll do whatever I can to ensure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. This is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of every person here, as well as the endless effort we are about to pour into it. So, without further ado, the two Musketeers will officially begin filming now!
Woo!
You may take it from here, Director Furina.
All right, listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa, Seems Furina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Furina, that was not necessary, but we get the idea. Girl, you okay? Goldust has some flashbacks.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that.
I wouldn't say a bit.
Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Ymia, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fireworks show. It's
Here comes some
interesting
ads
to
in
imagine
50
what
seconds.
kind of atmosphere the lights will create. I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right? Those roles are just perfect for the two of you.
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack.
Actually, we start rolling before that. But clapperboard editor just edits out the post production.
Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
And ads about to start in 4, 3, 2. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna scroll on TikTok a little bit. And we are back. Welcome back, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed your ads.
Ymia, we need lights over there too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many people working together to bring the film to life.
Seems like Yamia's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
Yes.
Paimon's really happy to hear that.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before. She said that you two were great friends when you were kids.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Damn, okay.
Ah, yes. To help me really look the part.
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You have you have wrinkles? Someone zoom in on this man's face right now. Wrinkle. My eye. Wow. This is the equivalent. This is the equivalent to someone saying I got an A. I got an A instead of an A+ in a freaking on a test. My guy, people will kill for your skin complexion.
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
What about you?
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Oh. Hang on 1 second, chat. I'm getting a phone call. Where's my remote? There it is. Oh, guess we're not helping with those two. I guess they all goody here. Everything's all goody in the hoodie.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Are you sure?
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's making me nervous.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲'. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural extension of my body.
Yes. This way, our weapons will never betray us in the heat of battle.
Yes, well said. It seems we have the same philosophy on this topic.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the table. This holds for any time when you're not actively engaging an enemy.
Okay, understood.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so that it's level with your shoulder, and use your eye to look down the weapon's sights.
Like this?
Oh, dang!
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
Hey, yo, she was holding that thing sideways. Hey, yo, I don't care about that. She was on that action.
This is the end of the road for you.
Someone screenshot this. Someone screenshot this, because girl got a whole blicky holding that thing sideways. This is something. Hey, yo. Out of all characters in Genshin, Ayaka is the... Honestly, you guys are not helping with the gun memes I see of Genshin. Oh, Jesus.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work with. And relax your shoulders. Here, allow me to demonstrate. This is the end of the road for you.
Yeah, I love holding these things sideways.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲'. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Blue-haired character to blue-haired character. He must discuss something with you.
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
Pretty sure a screenshot exists on Google. Okay, fair enough.
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬𝔬, could the two of you please come over here?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬.
Oh.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the 𝔠𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬𝔬. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure? From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬.
𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬 mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
But she'll have to prioritize her work.
All right, I'll take the role.
Never mind.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬. You have my gratitude.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss 𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me 𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬.
They're friends now.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
This is justice. My god, that's Nouvellette. I'm saying it.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
No, I wasn't.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
So are you going back to your work now, or what?
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
I always do. Good luck with your work.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Take care of Ayaka. I know how to take care of her.
We're all here. Let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬 will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Mother, you were out for so long. We were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names. They said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet, but one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut! Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take.
You know what's funny to me? It's a voice actor pretending to be an actor. It's ironic to me.
Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time...
I was gonna say.
Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Furina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles. This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera!
This is awesome.
Mother, we're back. Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
Peak acting. Within acting.
Poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
Oh, shoot.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance! Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy? Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
What was that?
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard. How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
A little bit, but it was fun.
Good work,
It was
you
endurance.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned.
So you mean there are rainbow roses in your cases too?
Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. Oh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
If we're only here to assist, then I think we can join in the case.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Huh? Right now? But we just got done filming all day. Paimon's so tired.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
Oh my god.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
I ran out of stamina.
Welcome to 𝔱𝔬𝔱𝔬's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble. We are merely investigating a case, and we're hoping that you could cooperate.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual rather than on behalf of an organization?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Hop, hop, hop. And another ad break. Gonna take a second to just scroll on TikTok while we wait. And we should be back.
Oh, hey, 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔲'Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬𝔪𝔮. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, let's head to 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔮 next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? Know what?
That I grew up in 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔮.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The freaking commission. Alright, you little rugrats, let's get this over with. I passed you early, you didn't respond at all. Huh? Did that happen? I didn't notice. Exactly, I ran an entire round earlier. You didn't seem to see me at all. But, oh, it's you. Why are you here? Still hide and seek then? Yes, and it happens in the business ship and security. Never mind now, it's gonna be plans. I've been trying to read a review recently, and I've had some questions that need consideration. I found that, well, my body is more agile when I am exercising, so... But he zones out easily and sometimes just stands there, not there talking to himself, so he will not react no matter how. No matter what you say to him, so why don't you join us, yada yada yada. That's one. You wouldn't even... You can't say that this is literally a horrible hiding spot. See, at least he put some thought into it. He'll be okay as long as he doesn't start drinking coffee like water as my dad did. He should be fine. Okay, we got that over with.
Adventuring underground is
Finally on the run.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬𝔬 my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the 𝔦𝔫𝔱𝔬𝔮 phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, 𝔱𝔬𝔲. Even though you're on good terms with the 𝔬𝔬𝔲, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
Hi, I just got back from Christmas shopping. I hope it went well. Welcome, Belle. Hope you're doing good. I know Christmas shopping can be a bit hectic. Especially if you're going to like wrapping right after you're finished shopping.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
I'll come and go as I please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
Ooh, bad traffic. Also, what the heck, Nightbot?
Alright. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Above me, huh? Okay. Doidle.
You are most certainly correct, my dear.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
You can let my feet rest. That's fair. I don't know any girl. That is automatically suspicious that you automatically just say I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Keep your lips sealed and no one will ever know. Besides, it's called buying info.
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬 lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Bruh.
Then please, think about it some more.
She's giving her even more
I'm on. I didn't see anything.
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. Seems you catch on pretty quick. Now then, let's keep going.
I don't know why, but looking around this place, I'm reminded of Arcane a bit.
What's all this? Some broken planks and barrels, as well as some liquor bottles?
Yes, but have a closer look, Paimon. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up, these are obviously marks from musket bullets.
Wait if I may. Ooh. And we're back.
In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at 𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔲 own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. There might be more to this. Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn a lot more here than up on the surface.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then their timeline was probably something like this. A month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the 𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔲 for target practice. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, He left a rainbow rose on the body, just like the scene in the novel.
That all makes sense to Paimon, but we're still no closer to figuring out the killer's identity.
About the guy who died.
The deceased was a resident of 𝔱𝔬𝔲𝔬𝔬𝔮. It's said that he was a poor, solitary man.
But if we're following the novel... shouldn't the guy have been a nobleman?
Yeah, that's also something I'm trying to figure out. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly?
Could be the novelist?
We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything without evidence. More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now? We have all this new information, but it doesn't help us move forward.
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that given time, new leads will present themselves.
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago? Wouldn't you just miss them if you were to stop looking?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh? What else did it say then?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
I mean... Up! Well, I fell down.
What? Never thought that the captain of the Security and Surveillance Patrol could come from the 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔮?
I'm sure that wasn't easy.
You mean rising through the ranks? It was a struggle, for sure. But as long as you can distinguish yourself through your accomplishments and skills, you'll eventually be recognized for your worth. If you look at it another way, my life at 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔮 has actually taught me a lot of valuable skills. Skills like how to barter with criminals or how to think in their shoes. Of course, I'd appreciate it if you could keep this a secret between us.
Keep what a secret? Me? Huh. Oh y'all, chat, I thought I could make it through, but I got things I gotta do. Isn't that, see what I did there? See what I did there? So I'm gonna end stream today. I will continue the event. I will be continuing the event though. So for now, let's see who is alive so I can spread the love. Spreading the love. Actually, wait. No. I just realized one thing we haven't done yet. We haven't wished yet, so we're gonna do that before we end stream today. Surprised I didn't get a character. Oh? Oh? Ah. Well, that's good, I guess. Well, we continue on with that. Why do I keep getting Rosaria? And last one. Well, chat, unfortunately we didn't get Navia or her weapons this stream, but we're probably gonna get the next one. I'll just spend some time grinding away for more Primo Gems though. Oh. Okay, I got someone we're gonna raid. Because I believe they're friends with Angel. My good friend Angel. And I think they're doing a little karaoke right now. So, I don't know why I'm whispering as if they could hear me. Raid. Ah, of course. I don't know why I thought that would work, but... There we go. Alright, we're gonna go raid 𝔱𝔬𝔲'𝔬𝔬. I hope you guys have a fun time over there. I will try to stream again